Star Wars Paladin here, and it... Geez, there's something has been freaking broken with arena matchmaking. This is the third arena today where it has not matched. We get matched up against like one person. Third game in a row where it's matched us up against one person. Oh, and we're with Lunas again. Wow, they left. They left too. I think that's gonna make this a draw. Um, well, if whatever happens here, I'm just gonna start up another one. I'm not gonna freaking close this one out and try to go find it and delete it. I'll just do another one, and you guys will have to deal with me sitting in the let's call it the lobby. Okay, there we go. The free for all. That would be fun. That would be fun if it was a free. Oh, do we have to do this twice? This sucks. Well, this is what happens when I tell you that I'm gonna put up every single video. Um, no, we didn't fail our teammates. There's. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to give this one to Lunas because he's a freaking amazing player. All right. We're gonna. I'm just gonna sit in the lobby, or call it the lobby anyway. I don't know what else to freaking call it. It's like a giant lobby. It's the space station. I guess it's more accurate. Like if I'm playing Clone Wars and I call it the lobby. Let's see how my video uploads are doing. Almost got another Hypergate done. And then a Novare, and then a Civil War, and then another Novare, and another Hypergate, and another Civil War. Then a tiny Death Star, and some Republic Defenders. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Fun, fun, fun. I'm just gonna keep this because these two sit here and talk for 5 minutes. Oh. Hopefully that cued everybody. Nowhere. I think they got queued. I can't tell. Looks like another Novare Coast. Welcome to Novare Coast, where we will have an actual decent chance at winning, probably. I don't know. Even with bolstered, damage is normalized, but it's normalized to like the lowest common denominator, which is like 200,000 damage per match, but you have people doing it upwards of 700 to 800,000 damage per match sometimes. You can see how bolster doesn't work so well. Join my guild? Oh, I forgot to send my guys on their missions. Go on your missions. I don't know, Clone Wars. I just can't. Here's the thing, going back to the Disney thing. If Disney's gonna do Battle of Yavin stuff, BioWare's gonna do Old Republic stuff, and somebody's gonna do Clone Wars stuff. I still don't see the Battle of Yavin stuff as being terribly interesting. So I was saying this before, I think in my review video of the, it's called Squadrons, Republic Squadron, or Starfighter Squadrons, or whatever the hell it's called. I think the only way that they're going to keep that interesting and fresh. What? What the? Why is like nobody queuing? Socky Doodle! Yay! My kitty came to see me. He goes, I don't know why nobody's queuing. What's wrong with those Republic dogs? I know. I know, Socky Doodle. I know. I know. They can't hear you. I don't know, because you're not loud enough. Oh, we lost? Wow, that was the fastest. Told you guys we were going to lose. We always lose. We always lose this. They didn't even have to do anything. Look at that. They didn't even have to do anything. Doesn't matter if they do damage or not. They're like, we can kill you guys anyway. Alright. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep recording until we get an actual game. This sucks. This sucks. Why are the Republics not queuing in? I don't know. I thought about queuing on the Republic side, but I'd want to play on Viper. Viper's my heal hybrid trooper. He is a beast, heal support hybrid. But the problem is, I don't want to go back and freaking get my PvP gear all over again on yet another damn friggin' character again. Kills are caps matter in 30-second timer war zones. Huh. Now you know. So apparently Cintas says whoever kills or caps first in a 30-second match is who wins. But I thought for sure we capped first. But whatever, I guess you guys can watch the video and somebody can tell me. He says, in Hut Ball it's who has the ball. In Hypergate it's who caps first after the 30-second warning. Cool. Yeah. I hope as more people watch these videos, more people can answer all these freaking confusing little obscure rules. What was I gonna say? So I think the only reason, or the only way Disney is gonna keep their stuff interesting is whatever happens in episode 7. And I know episode 7 is supposed to happen somewhat in the future. It's probably gonna be like Luke and Mara Jade's kids and Han Solo and Leia's kids, where it'll be like Uncle Solo and Uncle Skywalker after Skywalker rebuilds the Jedi Order and has an actual uncorrupt republic for once in the whole freaking history of the Star Wars universe. I'm just guessing based on the extended universe, but my problem with that is how is that going to be interesting? The ships aren't going to change. Nobody's going to be able to build a new shipyard and have new ships by then. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be interesting. It's just going to be around circa Battle of Yavin stuff. And we've done it all 100 times. We've done it in all the TIE Fighter games. I haven't played TIE Fighter, but it's all the TIE Fighter games, all the X-Wing games, Battle for Naboo. I don't know. They bought that property, and they don't know what the hell they're doing, and they don't know what they bought. And you have frickin' Mickey Mouse. Oh, I'm gonna buy more Star Wars. Oh, Marvel. Oh. It's like, what are you gonna do with it in episode 7? Okay. you're gonna create this saga, but they're not gonna follow the whole, here we go, looks like we're doing a Hypergate. Are they gonna do the whole Thrawn thing? They're not gonna do the whole Thrawn thing. Are they gonna do, you know, the Jedi kids things where they have... I mean, I'd freaking love, like, Luke and Mara Jade, whole, Solo and Leia doing a movie together. That would be awesome, but that's not what it's gonna be. Wookiees live forever, so I'm sure there's gonna be a new Chewbacca character. I don't know. If it was me, if I controlled, if I was like the sole owner of all the frickin' Star Wars crap, what I would do is I would use the Star Wars Clone Wars animated series engine, and I would frickin' open 3 studios. I would have a Yavin era studio, a Clone Wars era studio, and a TOR era studio. And I'd probably have a 4th one, which would be like an after Yavin studio. And those studios would do nothing but animatedly document the whole entire freaking Star Wars saga. Now, I know some people don't like that artwork, but it really grows on you after a while. Especially when you can see like the rapid development of the episodes, and you can see like the genuine love and the quality and the strength of character. And as soon as they do like a software update to their engine, they can just give it to everybody. And so like when they improved like how jungles looked, they could just roll it out to everybody, and everybody could just get their jungle updates. When they did their updates to like how the little spinning gas grenades worked, where they throw a gas grenade and it would do gas. Well, they did an upgrade to their software to where when they throw grenades, it does a little hissing, spinning thing. Looks freaking killer. And I noticed that they started using that in other episodes. And they said they made some updates to terminals and some other things, reflections on... I don't know, but they could just sit here and use this one engine, and they could make hundreds and thousands of hours and just catalog the whole entire universe. That way all they need is voice actors and mocap actors. You know, all the people that did Star Wars are essentially all still alive, as far as I know. You can do the whole Episode 7 thing, and you don't have to use real actors to do it, and that way you don't have all kinds of freaking issues with stuntmen and freaking all that stuff. And I know, yeah, that probably puts a lot of people out of a job or whatever, but you just repurpose them into other things. Just, you can bake a lot of that stuff into the virtual environment, the way they record videos now. The way they record CG videos, how you're actually creating the video in a virtual environment, almost into a real environment. Well, here we go. So far, so good. That's what I would do. There'd be a Force Unleashed movie, if possible, maybe do Force Unleashed 1 and 2 in the same movie. They could even do Force Unleashed 3. That way, they could have a Shadows of the Empire movie. All that. They could do all those movies. I could do all of it. What other ones would they do? There's just so many. More living legends. Oh, am I all confused and that's just their title? I keep thinking Living Legends a damn guild. I just realized that it wasn't their kiln. I can't tell. I see some of them have their legacy turned on and their legacy for their title. The whole Mara Jade thing. That would be friggin' sweet if they just did a whole Mara Jade series. They could have like a whole Ahsoka Tano series. They need to do one where Ahsoka Tano meets up with Starkiller. But I haven't finished season 5 yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen yet. But I don't know. They could explain the hyperspace wars a hell of a lot better. Just thinking about Old Republic stuff. They could do the whole KOTOR series. I'm sure people would go friggin' ape crap over that. I know a lot of people love that whole Revan. Guess if Willeric's gonna chill here, I'll go try to help my mid. I don't know. I wasn't a big KOTOR guy. I'm gonna eventually pick up the comics, but that was weird. I was thinking like they could do something with Chewbacca where they explain Chewbacca's history. He's got a really cool history of the slavers. The Trandoshan slavers. How the Trandoshans hate the freaking Wookiees so much. You could do the whole entire series where Han Solo is in the military. And you could have it where frickin' Lando is still in the military. You can do all that. It'd be frickin' sweet. Damn, what happened there? That was weird. They must have gone punted or something. They're in company? They're in the guild company, but they all have Living Legend titles? Is that what it is? Oh, we're gonna get our asses all killed by one and only. So you guys like my new lightsaber? I have an ash or burnt orange lightsaber now. Absolutely love that color. When I was in high school, I had a t-shirt that color. It's my favorite t-shirt. Actually, I have a shirt I wear to work every day. Or not every day, but I have a shirt that I wear to work that's that color. And I have another another shirt with work branding on it that's that color. It doesn't quite fit me, but it'll fit me. I can't wait to start wearing that shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. It says Holland Ash. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do. So that's what I would do with the Star Wars franchise if I had it. What would you do? Maybe like somebody could just say in the comments. I have a feeling though, almost everybody will say, I would friggin' delete Jar Jar out of everything. Yeah, so would I. I would redo all of the Clone Wars without Jar Jar in it. I think he's a stupid character. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's amusing. I don't think he's entertaining. He drives me nuts. Same thing with like C2N2. You know, they thought C2N2 was going to be amusing when they made this. They thought he was going to be, people were going to like him in his obnoxiousness, and it wasn't. He drove everybody insane. No, you don't. He says, yes, I do. Alright, I'm taking you guys with me. One and only. I got mad respect for you, but Nope. Nope, I'm taking you with me, buddy. I'm sorry. Like, so I'm trolling, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm taking you with me. Alright, who do we got? Oh, everyone and their frickin' mom. Nobody came because people only have friggin' 2-second attention span, of course. Oops. Apparently people follow directions because they think running into the middle for 15 minutes is going to somehow win the game. Or 10 minutes, whatever. But it doesn't. Spoiler alert. Fighting in the middle when you're losing on DPS and healing doesn't win anything. Oh, Willerick, you are a little stinker. Oh, for F's sakes. Yeah. Too bad I can't distract all of them, huh? Hello. My name is Extremis. What's your name? My name is Jadal Arundel, the Infernal. The honorary protector of the company pre-made. We're here to destroy you guys and make sure you don't get any freaking badges or points. Well, lucky for you guys, we actually got up to 5 medals, which means I'm actually gonna get a couple commendations. Even though we're gonna lose. At least they didn't completely pub stomp us. And it's neat, they're not even trying to bother to double cap, which is cool. They're beating us on their merits instead of just making it an absolutely ridiculously hopeless battle, which I can't stand. Ooh. Never mind. What the hell was that all about? Oh. Damn, that sucks. I didn't actually think that was gonna happen. That was my bad. I guess we probably could have won that. I'm used to only one defending. So we actually did a little bit better on them than healing, but it didn't matter because they have 2 full-time healers. You should always have 2 defending, yeah, well, in a perfect world. I didn't know what the hell was going on. They had us on damage by a little bit. That was actually a pretty balanced match. Too bad that I didn't stay and defend. I went to go help mid because I thought we were going to be playing an honest game. I didn't think they were going to back cap us at absolutely the last second. They must have been reacting to our cap. See, our team didn't bother to say, oh, we're going to back cap. I mean, we tried and I failed. I thought we gave up. Anyway, I'm going to shut this one off, and it's getting pretty long. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next Warzone. Bye.